What's up? I'm the real deal again with another video. This video is a Sunday night freestyle where I talk about the issues and news of the last week. This first piece is about the Baltimore Police Department. They at it again. Now, they just put out the flames in Baltimore, but these race soldiers in the Baltimore Police Department is still at it with their brutality. It's embedded in the police department in America, period. But they had this one sister in a headlock, and in another video it was this young man that was getting beat up, and he was 16 years old. But what I want to say, and this is to these young dudes out here, it's starting to look like this 90s generation is cowards. You sit up behind your cell phone, you be uploading this bullshit out here. Then when you see somebody being brutalized by the police department, you know, instead of manning up and bucking up, you want to hide behind the camera and talk. Why you doing her like that? You ain't got to do. You hear? You say she can't breathe. Now, I know something about Baltimore. There's a lot of black folks in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? And it was probably 20 or 30 black folks out there, man, and didn't nobody do shit. That's what I mean by cowards. You quick to kill each other, but then when it comes to the police department, you tuck your tail between your legs. That's why we're going through what we're going through right now, because back in my day, that shit wouldn't have happened. Everybody would have been out there, and everybody would have been surrounding that damn cop. You know what I'm saying? You know? And if he would have had to point his gun, he would have pointed his motherfucking gun, but at least he would have got off the girl. You know what I'm saying? But then, with the 16-year-old boy, I'ma just keep it real. He was resisting arrest. And no ifs, ands, and buts about it, he was resisting arrest. And it's because of a lack of education when it comes to contact with the police with these young black men out here. No one has set that young man down and schooled him on how to conduct yourself with the police department. The worst thing you can do as a young man or a black man, period, is resist arrest. They will kill you. They will kill you. You know, and the police department, I wish people would understand this now. You know, the OGs and a lot of us do understand that the police department, they're killers. These men and women that's joining the police department has only one goal in mind, is to get them to the black community and terrorize it. Murder, robbery, rape. So, I'ma stress this again. Teach these young men and young women how to conduct themselves around the police department. When they tell you to comply, you comply. You know, the worst thing a parent want to hear is that their kid been shot dead by the police department over some bullshit. So, I'm gonna let that go right there. But this next one is this lady, Rachel Dolezal. This story just broke, I think, sometime yesterday or day before yesterday. She was the white woman that was passing as white. I mean, the white woman that was passing as black. Sorry. And one of the chapters of the NAACP, I think it was up in Washington. Now, she had a high position in the NAACP chapter. And she was exposed as being a white woman that was passing as black. Now she's having financial problems, you know, employment issues. But hey, you know, you was living a lie. You know, you got to reap what you sow. And, you know, you can't expect the black community to have your back on this one. Because the black community is just basically tired. We tired of, you know, white America with their foot on our neck. And then, you know, you passing as black in one of the oldest institutions, the National Association of Colored People. You know, I mean, I hate that you have to get on food stamps, you know, but, you know, like I say, you know, you got to pay. You know, you got to pay for your transgressions sometimes. You know, but I'm going to leave that alone. But I'm going to say this. Where's the venomous at? You know, where's the venomous? You know, these venomous in white America, they kill me, man. They pick and choose their battles. And the venomous movement is very, very racist. You know, they're a racist ass organization. I don't understand why some of these sisters be riding with them. You know, because they ain't nothing but, to me, the wives of these Ku Klux Klan members here in America. You dig? But I'm gonna get on off of that one. And also what I want to talk about in this next piece, you know, is the attacks on the interracial couples in this country. You had a couple in Toronto that was trying to rent somewhere, and they basically said, well, hey, look, we only rent, you know, to no blacks. We only rent to whites. And then the other couple, somebody spray painted nigger on their garage. Now, you see, the Donald Trump administration is starting to have a domino effect, and it's rolling off into other countries. You know, Europe. You know, it's finna get bad for black folks globally because of Donald Trump. You know, and for every action, there's a reaction. You know, but for you dudes in these interracial relationships, you know, you should really thought about that before you got into it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then what really turns me off was the brother in Toronto. They asked him, well, what would you say, you know, to that landlord? He would say, like, why? You know, I'm a decent man. I don't know what he said, but I want to say this about that is, black people, let's stop begging for acceptance. White America does not want to be around you. Go back to the 60s. Look at Compton. Compton, California used to be white once upon a time. You know, but with the onset of integration and black folks was able to move into Compton, those white folks moved. Same way with Gary, Indiana. You know, once Mayor Hatcher back in 1968, the first black mayor of a major city, became mayor of Gary, Indiana, there was a major exodus of white flight across the country. Why you think these suburbs are so big? And then when white folks move out to the suburbs, the first thing black folks did was run right behind them. Then the white folks moved even further out, and the black folks is moving further out. You know, and it's just a damn shame, man, how black people just can't stay with their own people. This program and conditioned mindset, you know, of our people is destroying us. It's destroying us. But I'm in the hood. You know, like I say, I just rather live around my own people, you know, and that's not being racist or anything. You know, I just rather be around people that look like me. Period. You know, that way I don't have to deal with, you know, that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? But my last piece is about these so-called Negroes out here on YouTube that's pretending to be black. Cynthia G exposed, you know, this coon-ass nigga by the name of Tiger Rowe. You know, I had some of his subscribers, man, they was trolling my channel for about 2 or 3 days. See, this dude would go around trolling people's channels, man, stealing their content, and then call the YouTubers pro-black racists. Come to find out, this motherfucker's a black man. You know? Nah. I'm 54 years old, and this is the first time in my life I've ever seen someone as young as him calling another black man and a black woman racist. That's a first. And I guess the heat got so bad, got too much for him, that now he's decided to come out the closet and show who he really is. And I've noticed on his page that he's lost a lot of subscribers. Them hunkies don't want, you know, I don't care how much you put your foot, you know, on your own community or throw your own community under the bus, those white folks still not gonna accept you. So now he changed his platform from Tiger Road to Bro's Corner. You know, that's typical white boy. They be like, "What's up, bro?" You know what I'm saying? I tell you, these coons, man. You know, it's not funny, but you know, it's just their mentality, man, with this self-hate, you know, and this confusion that they have about their identity. You know, and they're getting younger and younger, sorry to say. You know, but when this country really started facing its past and started facing these social issues that's about to hit the fan, unfortunately, you're going to see a lot of these coons that be on the front line trying to protect white supremacy, and they're going to be the one that gets shot dead right where they stand. And that's real talk, man. You know, that's real talk. But anyway, that's my Sunday night freestyle, y'all. Back to work tomorrow. But anyway, with that, I'm your man, the real deal, out of the city of Gary, Indiana. G.I. baby. Peace, y'all.